Good afternoon or morning, seniors. Happy almost Thanksgiving. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a revision activity called reverse outlining. Now, typically when you think of an outline, it's something that's made at the very start of the paper. And there's a lot of benefit to that. By no means am I discounting that process, but I think there's something to be said for taking what you have already written and seeing if you can make a competent outline out of that. Do your ideas flow from one thought to the next correctly? Do your topic sentences fit in with your reason section titles? That's what this is going to be essentially checking. And it's a revision activity that a lot of universities use. A lot of universities. CSU used it a lot when I was there, both with the freshmen and in my graduate classes that I took. I know the link that I have on here for more information, give you kind of more processes on it, is from the University of Wisconsin. UNC is a big reverse outlining school. There's all sorts of places that use it. I would not be surprised if FIU, UF, University of Miami, if they all do them too. Okay, so I'm going to use Ms. Castro's as an example because hers is pretty self-explanatory. So what you're going to be essentially doing for this assignment is filling in this outline right here. It's a way of checking whether or not, and we might come back to this later too, but this is going to be a way of checking that everything flows correctly and smoothly, okay? So you'll see right here, thesis. I'm going to copy and paste that in from here, okay? That should be pretty easy. That again, the thesis is like the cornerstone of your paper, so you need to make sure that, I know we put it on almost every activity we do, but it's important. It's important to always keep it in mind. Okay, so there's that. Now, what you would do for the reason sections, this is a pretty simple assignment, but it's a worthwhile one. So we would do Command C, we'll copy and paste this one in here. Anxiety caused by Instagram. So that's our first reason. Now, all of your subpoints should be indicated by the topic or first sentence in each paragraph. If something doesn't add up or quite make sense, then that means you probably need to do some rearranging, okay? So let's take this one. And then we'll put it right here where it says topic sentence A. Merriam-Webster defines anxiety as apprehensive uneasiness or nervousness, usually over an impending or anticipated ill. Pretty good, but it should be more like reasoning based. So let's try it. We just got to keep adding them. This is just a way to fix that space. There we go. Those always bug me. Make sure you don't have extra spaces in your senior project. Let's throw this topic sentence in here too and see how that goes, okay? Now this actually makes the first one make a little bit more sense. Instagram can be seen as the main social media which causes anxiety to skyrocket, it should be one word, in teenagers, okay? Good, that sounds like a very clear topic sentence. It tells us kind of what should be in that paragraph. Now, well actually, no, I'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna keep adding here. I'll just do a couple more, and then I'll begin kind of the second part of this activity. So we'll do topic sentence C right here, and then we'll do topic sentence D. So you might just have to hit enter after C, and then paste D. And please do paste without formatting. And don't paste with like weird fonts and stuff like that. You should know by now that I hate that. So we've got anxiety caused by, let's take the second one, okay? So what this can be useful for, you need to do this whole thing, by the way. Every single, topic sentence in each reason section on your paper. What each topic sentence should indicate is the content, overall content of a paragraph. Actually, you know what, let's do the third one. According to Christian Healthcare, comparing on social media is one component that causes anxiety in teenagers. Good topic sentence. I like it. very to the point. Now, what you need to do is go back to the corresponding paragraph, read through it with very, very keen eyes, very carefully, and check then, does what I have in this paragraph match what I put for this, topic sentence in my outline, okay? If not, then that means you need to change the content of the paragraph. Some of you are in your paragraphs, not many of you, most of you have pretty well written cohesive paragraphs at this point, but a couple of you are just jumping all over the place and do not have a unified topic for each paragraph, okay? The topic for this paragraph is comparing on social media is one component that causes anxiety in teenagers. Every single piece of evidence or reasoning in this paragraph then should deal with comparing, okay? And how it causes FOMO or, actually FOMO shouldn't, no, never mind. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I saw an S that was capitalized that shouldn't have been, and it broke my brain for a second. Oops, hang on. So anyways, essentially, before I make any other mistakes in this video, you need to do this for each of your 3 recent sections. And the last thing I'm going to say before I kind of let you have at this is each of these should always relate back to your thesis. Each reason that you put in your outline and each piece of evidence, if you want to, another thing you can do is if you hit enter and then tab, it does 1. So you could do then pieces of evidence. This is a way to like take evidence from your articles or from your journal articles, your popular sources, and put it into the outline as well. We might work on that a different day. So for now, I'm just going to have you do this part, okay? But each and every thing, so if you look at all of these points, A, B, C, D, E, whatever you keep going on to, they should always back up this thesis. Even though social media has its positive impacts on different groups of teenagers, should be groups. Instagram negatively impacts specific aspects of the teenage psyche, including anxiety and depression. Numbers skyrocketing. That could actually use a little bit of proofreading to it. And negative body image in teenage girls. So that hopefully that makes sense. Sorry, Valentina, for picking parts of this apart while I'm trying to teach a lesson on reverse outlining, but none of it's bad. It's just things I would do slightly differently. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions on that, please email me. This is a team's assignment though, so you do need to do this. One thing I would maybe keep in mind by this too is to not have citations in each topic sentence, okay? Instead, it should be, if I had to choose which of these 3 were the best ones, I would say, or which of these I should say, these 3 are the best ones that are of the 4, okay? So this one I would maybe change to be a little bit more topic sentencey, if that makes sense. But the rest of these 3 are really, really clear, okay? So you need to make sure each topic sentence is clear and would fit in well with an outline as like a key point in your essay, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, bye.